sun was sinking behind the rolling hills, casting a golden glow across the countryside as an old pickup truck rumbled down a dusty back road. The windows were down, a lemon-lined evening breeze carried the scent of fresh-cut hay and wildflowers through the cab. A pair of worn leather boots rested on the floorboards, scuffed from years of hard work, long walks through fields, and countless nights spent dancing on wooden floors beneath neon lights. On the radio, a country song played softly, telling stories about heartbreak, hometowns, and the kind of life that never forgets where it came from. Out here, roots run deep. They're planted in the soil, passed down through generations, and carried in the hearts of people who understand the value of hard work and simple living. I grew up in a small town where everyone knew your family name, where Friday night football games filled the bleachers, and where Sunday mornings began with church bells echoing across the valley. Life wasn't perfect, but it was honest. Folks worked from sunrise to sunset, helped their neighbors when times got tough, and gathered together whenever there was something worth celebrating. My father wore the same style of boots every day of his life. He believed a man's character mattered more than his possessions, and that a handshake was as good as any written contract. His hands were rough from years of labor, but he carried himself with quiet pride. My mother filled our home with warmth, laughter, and the smell of home-cooked meals that brought everyone to the table. Together, they taught me lessons that stayed with me long after I left town. Like many young people, I thought there had to be something bigger waiting beyond the county line. I dreamed of bright city lights, bigger opportunities, and a life filled with adventure. So I packed my bags and hit the road, chasing ambitions that seemed too large for a small town boy for a while. Excitement felt real, new places, new faces, and endless possibilities filled my days. But the farther I traveled, the more I realized that success doesn't always feel like home. There were lonely nights in unfamiliar towns, where the only company was a glass of whiskey and the glow of a neon sign outside a roadside bar. I'd sit listening to old country songs, each one reminding me of places and people I left behind. Memories have a way of finding you when the music gets quiet. I thought about summer nights by the river, bonfires beneath star-filled skies, and the girl who used to ride beside me on those winding country roads. She had a smile that could brighten even the darkest day, and a laugh that stayed with you long after she was gone. We spent years building dreams together, talking about the future while watching sunsets paint the sky in shades of orange and gold. She believed happiness could be found in the simple things: a porch swing, a family dinner, and a life built close to the people you love. At the time, I wasn't ready to understand that I kept chasing horizons while she stayed rooted where her heart belonged. The years passed and life taught its lessons the hard way. Dreams changed, priorities shifted, the things that once seemed important slowly lost their shine. Eventually, I found myself driving back down those familiar roads, returning to the place I once couldn't wait to leave. The fields looked the same. The old church still stood at the edge of town. The diners still served coffee before sunrise, and the locals still gathered there to swap stories and catch up on the latest news. As I parked my truck beside my parents' old house, I felt something I hadn't felt in years, a sense of peace. The porch light glowed softly against the evening darkness, welcoming me home. The air smelled like rain and earth, crickets sang from the tall grass, and stars filled the sky from horizon to horizon. In that moment, I realized that country roots never truly let go. No matter how far you wander, they remain part of who you are. Later that night, sitting on the porch with a glass of whiskey in hand and my boots resting on the railing, I looked out across the fields where I grew up. The moon cast silver light over the land, and memories drifted through my mind like old songs. Some brought smiles, others carried a touch of regret, but all of them reminded me of the journey that shaped me. Because whiskey may ease old heartaches, boots may carry you across countless miles, and life may take you far from home, but country roots stay with you forever. They live in your values, your memories, and the stories you carry through every season of life. And no matter where the road leads, there's comfort in knowing that somewhere beneath a wide open sky, home is still waiting.